Once upon a time in a small village, there was a young boy who was very lazy. Every day, instead of working towards his goals, he wasted time on unimportant things. He stayed up late, woke up late, and spent hours doing nothing useful. Laziness was his constant companion. Whenever his parents asked him to help or do something, he made excuses or avoided the task. His parents tried to guide him, advising him to be more responsible, but he never listened. Instead, he argued back, refusing to admit that he needed to change his ways. He would often say, "I'll do it tomorrow." But for him, tomorrow never came. As time passed, his friends began to move forward in life. They were finding success, getting jobs, or even starting businesses. Meanwhile, the young boy stayed in the same place, stuck, unable to move ahead. Slowly, he realized that his bad habits were the reason he wasn't progressing. He tried to change many times, but always ended up returning to his old ways. He began to feel like a failure, convinced he couldn't do anything right in his life. One day, feeling completely hopeless, the young boy decided to leave home and go far away to a place where no one knew him. He walked all day until he reached a forest on a mountain. Tired and hungry, he sat under a big tree, thinking about all the mistakes he had made in his life. Just then, he noticed a small hut in the forest. Curious, he walked over to the hut and saw a monk sitting quietly in deep meditation. The monk's face was peaceful, and he seemed completely calm. When the monk opened his eyes, he smiled warmly and asked, "Who are you, my friend, and what brings you to this forest?" The young man poured out his heart, explaining how he felt like a failure and didn't know what to do with his life. The monk listened patiently, his eyes filled with kindness and understanding. After the young man finished speaking, the monk offered him water and food, saying, "Eat, my friend. An empty stomach can't think clearly." After eating, the monk said, "No one is born a failure. It's not who we are, but what we do every day that shapes our lives. If you change how you start your day, you can change your life." The young man was surprised and asked, "How can the start of my day make such a big difference?" The monk smiled and replied, "The way you begin your day greatly impacts how the rest of it goes. If you start well, the day is more likely to be positive and productive. But if you start poorly, it can lead to more negativity." Still curious, the boy asked, "How can I start my day in the best way possible?" The monk smiled gently and said, "It's quite simple. Start by waking up early. This small habit can lead to many other positive changes. Just like when a flower blooms and bees come to it, waking up early brings other good habits naturally. It's the first step towards self-discipline." The monk continued, "Throughout history, some of the most successful people have had this habit of waking up early. When you wake up early, you'll start going to bed earlier too. A regular sleep pattern brings discipline into your life, and with discipline, laziness and procrastination fade away. Having a consistent sleep cycle improves the quality of your rest, making you more alert and energetic, ready to face the day's challenges. Waking up early also gives you a head start before the world gets busy," the monk added. "You can organize your thoughts, set clear goals, and focus on what truly matters. In the early morning, there are fewer distractions, so you can accomplish more. The quiet time is ideal for handling the most challenging tasks. For students, it's often said that what they study in the morning is easier to remember because the mind is more receptive. In many cultures and religions," the monk went on, "this time of day is considered sacred. In Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, and other faiths, early morning hours are believed to bring divine blessings. Monks, priests, and spiritual practitioners wake up before 4 a.m. to pray and meditate because they understand the benefits of this time." The monk continued, "Waking up early also has a positive effect on mental health. Early risers often feel more in control of their lives, which leads to lower anxiety and a more balanced emotional state. Morning sunlight boosts serotonin, the happy hormone, and helps regulate cortisol, the stress hormone. When these hormones are balanced, your mental and emotional health improves." He added, "The early morning is also the best time for making positive affirmations. If you tell yourself every morning, eye attracts success and prosperity, your mind will absorb it, and you'll begin to see changes. The boy listened eagerly as the monk said, "Morning is also a great time for exercise. It boosts your energy, improves your mood, and jumpstarts your metabolism. Whether it's yoga, jogging, or any other activity, it will refresh your body, eliminate laziness, and keep you active and motivated all day." The monk concluded, "I could talk all day about the benefits of waking up early, but the key message is simple. This one habit can transform your life. If you make this change, success will come to you, even without chasing it. This habit will bring you closer to your goals." The boy then admitted, "I've tried waking up early before, but I always fail." The monk smiled and said, "At first it might be hard, but once your body gets used to it, you'll wake up naturally. In the beginning, you may need an alarm, and to avoid hitting snooze, place it far from your bed. Once you're up, you're less likely to go back to sleep. If you fail, give yourself a small punishment, like skipping your favorite food for the day. This will teach your mind not to repeat the mistake." The monk then said, "Now go back home. Your parents must be worried. Remember, waking up early can transform your life and bring discipline and success." Filled with hope and confidence, the young boy finally understood the power of a simple habit. He stood up, bowed to the monk, and headed home with a new sense of determination. So friends, if you want to change your life, start by waking up early. Every day is a new beginning, holding the power to transform your life. Each morning is a chance to rise, grow, and become the person you are meant to be. Let the morning light guide your path to greatness, for within you lies the strength to turn your dreams into reality.